Well, hello again folks. Hope you're all still in good health out there, and thanks for tuning in to another video, even though this one's probably a bit shorter than usual, but we'll give you the background anyway. Oh, first of all, if you don't want to listen to all this guff, fast forward to the 3-minute 30 mark. The farmer that I've shot jackdaws for on and off for a few years asked me if he could give my number to another farmer, actually another 2 farmers, with a similar problem. And this is the first farmer who contacted me. It was quite a small dairy, but he had a big problem with jackdaws. They were coming into the dairy after the meal mixed up into the silage, and they were dunging over everything, the walls, the bars, even the silage clamp. So I arranged a day that I could go up and see if I could decoy them to the shotgun. Now, there isn't much room at the back of this shed, and the only safe direction I could get to shoot was out across a deep overgrown gully towards the neighbour's ground, who thankfully gave us permission to do so. I don't think he liked jackdaws either. But that put me right outside the shed door, a wee bit too close to the cattle for my liking. Thankfully though, it didn't spook them too much, well, except for the one that dropped onto the roof. That rattled them a wee bit, but thankfully no harm was done. I have been intending to either get a 410 or 20 gauge hush power for this sort of job, but I don't know how effective they'll be once the UK makes the transfer over to steel shot. With the hide built, I now started putting out decoys. I'm using a full-bodied flock decoy. There's 1 or 2 of them with wings that I can attach that I got off eBay at some point. And I set the most of them out on the ground with 1 or 2 set up in garden canes to make them look as if they're sitting round that feeder. The shotgun that I'm using is a Lanber. It's a 28-inch barreled multi-choke, 12 gauge, and I'm using 32 gram number 6s with a fibre wad. And to help record the shooting footage, I'm using one of the AimCam Pro2i shooting glasses. The ear protection that I'm using is a set of the mouldable decibel earplugs, which I never can remember which one's left and right, and end up licking them more times than I would like. Right, now we all the waffling done, let's get loaded up and start it, hey. Yep, that's the one. That's the one that sort of spooked the cattle a bit. Buzzard. Nope, you don't want to be shooting one of them. Time to pick a few of these birds up and set them up as decoys. Well, lucky to find that one down in among the silage bales. The ground's a wee bit hard, but I do my best trying to set them up as decoys. that was a low one. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but it's time to pack up now. To be honest, I was a bit disappointed with how many I got, because when I came to look at the ground a few days ago, there was a lot more birds about. I picked up as many birds as I could, but I'm sure I lost a few in a real rough overgrown bank just before them trees. Well folks, that's the end of another one. Short and sweet this time. I was disappointed in how many birds I got compared to how many I'd seen a few days ago. But I must have done a fairly good job because the birds never really came back according to the farmer. But he has my number, so if they come back, I'll have another blarge at them. Anyway, until then, take care and look after yourselves folks.